NHL, and they have a lot of star power.
Yeah.
They just got to have some chemistry.
I got faith for you guys this
All
year,
right.
Blackhawks. Well, time right now, it is 6:20, and let's take a look at some folks who are celebrating birthdays and anniversaries today.